Hi, this is Dr. Minkoff, LifeWorks Wellness Center. Today I want to talk about fatigue and what to do about it. So many people come to our office because they complain that they're tired. I saw a gentleman today. He says, I get a feeling of exhaustion that I can't even move or get up. And I have to go sit in my car and just close my eyes. And he said, sometimes I fall into a dead sleep. Sometimes I have trouble making it home from work, because I get an overwhelming exhaustion in my body. Now, in order to produce energy, your body needs good food, good water, good nutrients, good supplements. And if you're providing those and you're still fatigued, there may be other reasons. Sometimes there aren't enough hormones in your body. Your thyroid is low or your cortisol is low. Sometimes people aren't moving enough. They're too sedentary. Their body gets sludged up. So they need to exercise, get moving. Sometimes if I feel like, gee, I'm tired, and then I go for a walk, or I go for a run, or I go for a bike ride, I perk up. You get the cells moving, and you get the heart pumping and the system functioning, and the body will then start moving and wake up. So you shouldn't have to live with fatigue because it isn't a normal state. You must be sure that you're sleeping. So we have a whole handout for people on sleep. Like the room should be dark. There should be no electronics in the room. You should go to bed at the same time every night. You should get up at the same time every day. You should make sure that you are in bed at least 7 hours every night. Some people need 8 or 9. If you're not resting well, we may have to debug it. Some people, as they get older, they get deficient in melatonin, and they may need supplements to help them relax or help with sleep. Sometimes people are deficient in magnesium, and we give magnesium before they go to bed so that they can then sleep. So these things are all really important. I think you shouldn't be on your computer, you shouldn't watch exciting movies, and you shouldn't get in an argument with your spouse a couple hours before you go to bed, because then you're not going to sleep. Okay? Just like in my house, we have a rule: after 9 o'clock, no controversial subjects. We don't talk about politics or problems with the kids or the grandkids or business problems. We don't do it. Okay? It's all just nice, pleasant stuff. Either music, or sometimes I'll do a crossword puzzle, or we just talk about the highlights of our day or the successes that we've had with our day, but nothing where we're going to get agitated, because if you get agitated, then you can't sleep. Okay? So I suggest people exercise. They go outside in the fresh air and they breathe and they get their body moving and they get some sunshine, because all these contribute to sleep. I think when you get up in the morning, as soon as you can, go outside and look at the light. Get that circadian rhythm kicked in so that your body now knows it's awake. And at night, when it's dark, many people have success if they wear blue blocker glasses. They're glasses where the blue light is not allowed in. And that gives the body the signal, hey, it's time to tone down. It's time to go to sleep. So these are all things that can be done. But ultimately, they lead to sleep. And if they lead to sleep, then you won't have fatigue if the problem is sleep. Some people have sleep apnea, or they have obstructive sleep apnea, where their throat is small, or their airway small, or their tongue is too thick, and they snore, and they don't actually really go to sleep. Sometimes we even send people to a sleep clinic so that they can get tested to see, are you actually sleeping, or are you getting awake 50 times every hour because your body's not getting enough oxygen? So these all sort of dovetail into fatigue. In an earlier video, we talked about infection. We also have to enter into this thing that hormones are important in sleep. There's supposed to be a circadian rhythm. That's a daily rhythm of what the hormones do. In the morning, your cortisol is supposed to be high. At night, it's supposed to be low. Sometimes we test people's cortisol levels, and in the morning it's low, and before they go to bed it's high. Your body's going to be off kilter. That's why trying to align yourself with light and dark and regular bedtime can help you with getting your body on the right rhythm. I think it's better not to eat about 3 hours before you go to sleep, because if your stomach is full and your colon is full and digestion's occurring, it may keep you awake. So eat earlier in the day, or if you're doing an intermittent fast, eat between noon and 6 o'clock at night. But 3 hours before you go to bed, don't eat solid food. I suggest people don't drink alcohol before they go to sleep, because alcohol messes with your sleep rhythms, and it really isn't good to do it. So I wouldn't do that either. So if you're going to be healthy and you're going to be active and you're going to feel good, you have to get good sleep, and then you won't be tired. And then if still with that you're tired, then you ought to come in here, because we can look at infections and hormone levels and things like that, so that we can debug this and you can get your energy and your vitality back. Okay? Hope this helps.